Titty tape. Titty tape Tuesday.
So we are in that season where women may be interested in boob tape, looking for boob tape if they've already tried it before. What are some key boob tape tips that you have that you can share with women who struggle with making these decisions?
I don't know.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff out there on boob tape too.
Boob tape do's and don'ts. Like most importantly
I
is
mean, and I know why it matters, but no one should see the tape anyway.
You're not supposed to see the tape. That is true.
so you needed something reliable that you weren't worried was going to end up on the floor.
Mind your business. Mind your business.
I mean, that's not a bad problem to have. You might win braless. I mean, mine were perkier back then, so I could have.
Taglines is open up a wardrobe of possibilities because you can literally wear anything once you get the hang of these products. So we're actually the only certified plastic negative brand in this category, and we do so much in terms of our packaging and materials to really make choices that are better for Mother Nature and also better for you. It is going to make it so much easier and natural going forward for you.
This is why you're the expert.
That was a
I just
lot.
learned so much.
And while this, of course, has been all positive and eco-friendly,
Yes.
Let's talk about breasts. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things
and all the bad things.
Hello, welcome to episode 60 of Boob Tube. I'm your best friend, Jaleesa.
I'm Chantel.
And we're here to bring you another lovely episode where we're talking about breasts with our breasts abreast. So, this episode, I think I said episode.
I think you did.
This episode is going to focus on some tape as we're in our holiday season. Got a lot of holiday dresses and parties and stuff coming up. So, you might need it as a solution. But before we get to our solution, we are going to go to our streets. What is your experience with boob tape?
I've never used boob tape before. I've always had nice sized breasts, so I didn't use boob tape.
So you don't think that it's really available for women wearing cups enough?
I don't know how effective it is.
What's your experience with boob tape?
Oh, well, I've tape, like
Boob tape.
nipple covering tape, or like, because I've attempted the covers based on an outfit and it didn't quite work out the way that I expected it to. So I actually need some tips on boob tape.
So you don't have a go-to brand?
Oh, no.
All right. What is your experience with boob tape?
Boob tape?
Yeah.
Like tape it? Or
I ain't never
tape
heard
it
no
on
female
while you tell.
Okay, some women use boob tape. Yeah, some women tape themselves down, but some women also use it when they go without a bra. So they would tape themselves up so that so they can go strapless.
Oh, well, I haven't had that. Actually,
Yeah, I haven't been with one that has used tape.
Okay.
we're so used to.
I'm more natural anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see the tape.
So you okay with letting them hang?
Yeah, be who you are. You know,
That's natural. I never that natural, man.
Yeah.
So y'all don't want the perkiness?
What you mean?
And they nice if they. It's nice if they have it, but if not, you know, I don't think. I don't think you're gonna turn the person away.
Okay.
They're not.
Yeah.
So them streets with boob tape, the women understand it, the guys not so much.
Right.
Which makes sense.
Right. So, and the women don't have any success stories with it.
Yeah.
One has tried, one has not. One felt like she was too well endowed to ever try.
I mean, that's not a bad problem to have.
No, it's just who you are.
Yeah.
The breast that you were dealt.
Maybe you don't need that tape. No, but the association of it with the nipple covers too. I mean, I'm pretty sure I haven't used nipple covers like that, so I don't know if they stick on like the tape. I think they will feel like that.
I've never used nipple cover. I've tried breast tape though.
How did it work out for you?
It wasn't like a roller tape, but it was like the adhesive ones. I would say it worked out for me. It was fine. They even came out like the skin tones or whatever. And I used to
for each.
Yeah, like I got the largest size, and then I used 2 for each. I think.
Is it only a one-time use?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially if you're gonna sweat.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like uncomfortable or anything. My boobs were probably still pretty like out loud, just because they were like.
What kind of top did you have?
It's a maxi dress, but it I don't know, the top was it halter? Oh yeah, it was halter, but it was kind of like, you know how it has like 2 individual pieces right here, and then so it strings right here, then ties right there. So it was an opening right here to where I couldn't wear the and like I could have just gone braless, but I felt better using a tape to keep it.
How did you mention that? I think I may have used tape for prom. Cause I had a dress like that where it would have come in the back like that. Maybe.
I didn't use a bra for prom at all.
Maybe I didn't. If I didn't use a tape, then I went braless because the back was out.
And I feel like, okay, I went to 2 proms, but I think my first prom, the back was out of the dress. But what did I do? I don't know. I really think the back was out.
You might have went braless.
I might have.
I mean, mine was perkier back then, so I could have.
I was like, well, I was in 10th grade, so yeah, I was probably just like a 32E or something. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I wasn't properly fitted back then, so I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
But maybe I just went without. When times were easy.
I know.
Now I gotta think about it. I'm like, does this have enough support to support me without boob tape? Or do I need to try to use a boob tape to keep us intact? I don't know.
Yeah.
I tend to not look for things that require such thought. So I just steer away.
Yeah.
But I believe there are options out there, but it's just like, from what I did, I looked at someone who had like who had similar breasts and used the breast tape to see how it looked on them. Then I'm like, okay, it could work.
Yeah.
It could work for them.
That'd be a good way to save money too, or invest.
Thank God for social media.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff out there on boob tape too.
And a lot of different brands too.
Yeah.
And thank God, I see like most of what I see, they're all in like skin tone colors.
That's good.
So it's not just one color.
And I know why it matters, but no one should see the tape anyway.
You're not supposed to see the tape. That is true. But I guess, well, maybe if some of it is like a sheer type of situation.
Okay, that makes sense.
To where you wanted to kind of blend in, or if it was just like a piece or something you wanted to kind of blend in. Or maybe, I guess, like if something kind of slid out, you would want to, like if I lean this way, then suddenly you see like some white tape. What's that in your tie?
You got some medical tape on you.
Yeah.
You stuffing your bra.
Mind your business. It's my titty tape.
That's what it probably should be called.
Right, titty tape. Titty tape Tuesday. That'll be fun. But yeah. It's a lot. There's a pretty big presence on social media now, and even to where you see people apply it and take it off, which is useful.
Yeah,
I feel like we need some tips.
I haven't used it, but I'm pretty sure there might be a moment when I will need to, but I know it's available
Yeah.
to solve a problem.
I think if you got like a large one, I don't think you need to double up. Like if you had a large one, I think you
Get me where I need to go. Yeah.
I think they show some where like you can even cut around like if you need to. Like it's too much showing for what you're wearing. We talked about how social media has helped and us needing some tips and stuff. So I think it's time that we talk to someone who has a little more information about this topic than we do. So let's see what our guest has to say.
So, welcoming Astrid of Love Nude to BoobTube so that she can give us some insight on boob tape and things of that nature because we are no experts there. So, welcome to BoobTube. It's so great to have you.
Well, thank you so much for having me. As you mentioned, I'm Astrid. I'm the CEO and founder of Nude, and we love supporting women in all ways and literally lifting them up through all of our inclusive solutions. So yes, I've become the boob tape expert. So ask away.
Yes, we're so glad to have you here because so many women are like, when it comes to boob tape, and it's just a big question mark. So, first, how did you get started with Nude?
So the idea for Nude originally came from my own personal need. I found that most solutions on the market were really kind of down market, just kind of cheap, drop ship, Amazon, like nothing really had a nice packaging experience. Everything on Amazon had like 3 stars. Nothing really worked for larger busts. And most things did not work when you sweat, which is like literally when you need these products the most, is kind of summer and when it's hot or when you're dancing on a night out. So you needed something reliable that you weren't worried was going to end up on the floor.
Yeah.
And that's how the idea for Nude came out, was to create something really better, something that worked, something that was inclusive. So I'm actually Mexican, but I'm half Swiss, half Mexican. So I started off in this tiny little town in Switzerland where no one looked like me. I was like the only little brown girl. So I think it's important to feel represented in a brand. So I just felt there was generally a gap in the market. I was like, if I feel this way, I'm sure so many other women feel this way. And that's the idea of how Nude was born, to create something beautiful and elevated that actually worked and was reliable and inclusive. And then another passion of mine, personally, sustainability. And this is a very hard category to do things sustainably in, but I was like, we're going to do it anyway. So we're actually the only certified plastic negative brand in this category. And we do so much in terms of our packaging and materials to really make choices that are better for Mother Nature and also better for you.
I love it. Yes. I'm
As
pretty
you
sure there's a lot of great values incorporated in there all the way around. So love it.
Thank you.
So we are in that season where women may be interested in boob tape, looking for boob tape if they've already tried it before. What are some key boob tape tips that you have that you can share with women who struggle with making these decisions?
Yes, well, boob tape do's and don'ts. And actually, we have a huge tutorial bank on our website under tutorials, but boob tape do's and don'ts, like most importantly, is never wear boob tape for the first time at the last minute for an important event. Like if your wedding day is tomorrow, you better have practiced this weeks in advance. Always apply, and I'll go into these in a little bit more detail. Always apply with super clean, dry chest. So no oils, lotions, or perfumes. Do not re-stick. So most boob tapes are made out of an acrylic-based adhesive. It's pressure-sensitive adhesive. So once it makes contact with the skin, you actually can't move it or change the position. You have to use a fresh pair. Although we actually have a patent pending new technology coming out in 2025, which solves these issues.
Love it.
And do not rip off. It is not a Band-Aid. You need to use an adhesive remover or oil because it is sweat-proof and waterproof. So it's not going to come off of water. You need to use an oil-based product to remove breast tape. And what we've done a little differently at Nude is we actually use we use hemp. We're the only brand in the world that uses hemp for our breast tapes. That's not only eco-friendlier, but it's actually more breathable. So it's going to withstand sweat better for you. And it's stronger. So it can actually hold larger and heavier breasts. Or Game Changer Lift and Shape Bra is actually the largest breast tape on the market. I should probably grab one. Like we have 4 sizes and 4 skin tones, and the size 4 is bigger than my head. And we have H cup, K cup customers who like swear by our products. And the other thing is like, don't be scared, practice. I know people don't like to waste product, but if you've never used boob tape before, like just practicing placement, practicing what works for your skin, like investing a little time into getting it right is going to make it so much easier and natural going forward for you. And remember, like I said, never use it for the first time in an important event. What gives it that amazing hold that people love also means it's not suitable for all skin types. And so we always recommend testing breast tape for, half an hour, 1 hour for a short duration before wearing it for 8 hours or leaving it all night at a dance party. Also, boob tape is actually pressure and heat activated. So the hotter, the more you sweat, the stronger it's going to adhere. So if you're going to be in direct sunlight or sweating a lot, actually know it can adhere to the skin stronger. So you have to take even extra precautions with removal by using a body oil or adhesive remover. We actually sell adhesive remover. It's not an oil, it's an actual adhesive remover that breaks it down and makes it easy to remove. But again, most important do's and don'ts. Never try for the first time on an important date. Practice and understand your skin's reaction to breast tape. Clean, dry chest and never restick. It will not stick a second time. And practice safe removal. Use an adhesive remover or body oil to remove.
This is why you're the expert.
That was a
I just
lot.
learned so much.
I could go on boob tape
Oh,
forever. And we have so many tutorials because I know people see all these infographics of like all these crazy crisscross ways to wear it. There are two ways to wear breast tape. And not to forget all those like pictures and infographics. Number one is bandeau. That means cutting horizontal strips like chest width, like
yeah.
this. Really just doing 1, 2, or however many you need. Now, what we did a little differently at Nude is we have a 4-inch wide breast tape, which is actually the widest breast tape on the market. So it means it's easier and faster to apply because you need less strips of tape versus kind of something that's this skinny where you have to put like 10 pieces of tape on your body. So like this, chest wide, 1, 2, or however many you need. Bandeau, that'll work for any strapless style and is really easy to apply. The other way is vertical strips. You cut 2 to 3 vertical strips and then you actually stack them and layer them vertically like this. So you do 1, 2, or however many you need. And with those two styling ways, you can literally wear anything, V-neck, strapless, plunging. You can get away with almost any neckline. And breast tip can be trimmed. So once it's applied, you can actually cut it to not show under any outfit.
I was just
And
about that.
yeah, so that and then our game changer is quite unique. I mentioned we have the largest breast tape on the market. So this is ready to use out of the box. This is our size 4. I know there's a blur on. You can see it's like bigger. It's bigger than my head and it stretches an additional 20%. So
Yeah.
it also makes it really easy if you're like a very large busted woman. And you can stack them. So you can actually use 2, or you can actually customize with the tape and the bra. You can layer and stack everything to get your custom level of support.
You're gonna walk out there knowing you rocking whatever you're wearing and feeling confident about it.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. You can literally get away. And that's why one of our taglines is open up a wardrobe of possibilities, because you can literally wear anything once you get the hang of these products. So it may not be like so straightforward the very first time you try it, but like once you do it 2, 3 times, I mean, I can do this with my eyes closed now.
I'm sure. Because this is like a boob tape crash course, but I loved it. Because I was like, oh wow, it's so much information. And it's just like, oh duh, that makes sense.
Yes.
And even just the warning that, hey, like this could affect your skin somehow. So make sure you try that
Yes, it
early.
is. So there's, when you think of bra alternatives, there's 2 main technologies. There's silicone adhesives. So think of like your classic nipple cover, sticky bra. And a silicone adhesive is great because it's washable, reusable, and incredibly gentle. We use a real medical grade one that lasts and will never harm any skin. And then there's acrylic adhesive, which is what your breast tapes tend to use, which is a kinesio technology. So I know a lot of people just want to buy cheap Amazon brands, but like you don't know what is in that adhesive. And acrylic adhesive, what makes it so sweat-proof and the fact that it can hold any breast size is that it's a strong adhesive and not everyone's skin can tolerate it. So that's why doing a patch test, first time you've ever worn boob tape wearing for only 1 hour is really important because you need to understand your skin's tolerance. And like what you don't want to see is like, oh, I wore breast tape for the first time right before my wedding and like, I ripped my skin. So taking caution with the stronger adhesives was really important. And the drawback of the silicone adhesive is that it's not sweat proof and it doesn't work for very large boobs. It just can't hold the weight. So they each have their pros and cons. And I think the more people understand like how the products work and the pros and cons of both, the more they can find the right solution for them.
Definitely don't want a honeymoon rash.
No,
No.
It's for
no,
irritation.
no.
But yeah, I'm glad that because I feel like, especially women who have fuller butts, they're like, they don't think that products like these exist for them because they
Yeah.
even don't think strapless bras exist for them. So they give up sometimes. So it's good to know that you're out there looking out for the H and the K cups and plus.
Yes. And yes, and like I strongly encourage you guys to take a look at the videos on our website. Like we have this amazing creator, Naomi, who we work with. She is a 48H. Like
Mhm.
her
Oh, wow.
boobs are big. And then we have Satara, and she's I think a 44K. Like they are very large busted, and they show how we have tons of tutorials with them showing the different ways to apply, do's and don'ts. And like another thing that people love about these products is because it gives you that lift and it lifts the breast up, it actually helps prevent boob sweat.
Yeah.
So it helps prevent like boob sweat, which is like a real thing. It helps prevent the accumulation under the breast. So that's like another benefit of these products versus a strapless bra.
Well, we're all from Texas, so we
It's
know
hot.
Yes.
what
It's hot.
that's like. You can't even walk out of the house seriously
Yeah.
before you start sweating. So yeah, we get it. Thanks for looking out once again.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
So
mentioned the tutorials. Where are those? Where can people find you?
So if you go to just lovenude.com tutorials, we have dozens and dozens of tutorials on the game changer, on boob tape, how to remove it safely, do's and don'ts, tips and tricks, examples on different sizes. We have a huge tutorial bank to check out.
that's perfect. And the same socials also. Eh,
Yes, we love it. And
Gotcha.
on TikTok, yes. Yes, come find us, follow, like, come
Of
check us
course.
out.
And while this, of course, has been all positive and eco-friendly, we
Yes.
we always like to end with words of positivity. So, are there some words of positivity that you would like to share with our guests? Doesn't have to be related to boob tape. It could be whatever's on your heart.
Oh, sure. I feel like this has been a really challenging year for a lot of people. So I would just say to focus as, we go into fourth quarter rush, kind of focus on the good things that have happened, stay optimistic and kind of, go after the things you want in life. There's no day like today to start.
That is
Love it.
true. That is very true. Very on time.
And if there's a dress you've been wanting to wear, but you didn't think you had the right solution, think again, because I guarantee you that we have one for you.
Yes. Everyone needs to shop Love Nude. Will need so that they can wear what they want to wear and not have
Exactly.
to sweat.
Exactly. Be free to express yourself through your style.
Of
Be
course.
free to express yourself through your style. Yes, I think a lot of women do hold themselves back from that because of their breasts, but there are, like you said, bra alternative solutions out there, and you seem to be providing a great solution. So, everyone, check out nude at lovenude.com.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
love it. All right, well, this has been great. Any final
Really good.
comments?
Well, I'd love to send you guys a discount code for your followers that you guys can share
Oh,
when you hear this.
yes, we would love
We,
that. They would too.
yeah, so I'll send that up. We can keep it simple. We can call it like boob tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Over. Of
Thank
course,
you
I'm
for
happy
that.
to.
Yes, I'm sure they'll love it for sure. Appreciate
And
that.
I saw you guys have a mobile lingerie store.
Oh, that's
She
me.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston.
Oh, very cool. You got to add new to the assortment. I love that
I
idea.
know, I was thinking that because I do have people that ask sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like most people come for like one, just basic everyday bras and stuff, but here and there they'll ask for different things but it's just like where the demand is. I'll say most people, they don't even believe they can wear a strapless. So a lot of my customers haven't reached a point of belief of being able to be in boob tape. But I always tell them I like to make believers out of people. So yeah.
I'm gonna send you guys a few videos in the tutorial bank. They'll make them
Yeah.
believers.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you both for your time. Appreciate you thinking of us. And yeah, let's stay in touch. Looking forward to seeing the episode.
Of
All
course.
righty. Yeah, we'll
Enjoy.
tag you when it posts. This is to be in December.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which will
Oh, that's
be
next
when you
month.
blink
It's
your
not too
eye.
far away.
Yeah, I
No,
was
it's
like,
not
see
much
when
more
you
than
blink
the
your
word.
eyes.
Yeah,
So,
very, it'll be here before you know it.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, have a great day, and we'll be in touch.
Okay,
Alrighty.
enjoy your night.
Bye.
All right, so hopefully you've taken some note of what to do this holiday season when it comes to stepping out in fashion with the boob tape. If you need it, you know it's there and how to use it. Be sure to let us know how it's working for you because we would love to know how these tips are working. We also want you to have a happy holiday season. We're looking forward to a great new year, and we hope to see you around. Check us out online. Check out the merch. Use those for some gift ideas. Don't forget about that. And we will see you in the new year.
Happy New Year.